Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Vacheron Constantin Overseas Automatic Reference 47040. You can see this second generation Vacheron Constantin Overseas on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and please click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full sales listing for this watch with accessories included in the sale, high resolution images for your desktop, and naturally complete price details for this Vacheron Constantin Overseas. You can see on my wrist 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference. This is a 42mm watch that wears large for its size. The integration in the style of the classic Vacheron 222 of bracelet, lugs, and case creates a broad footprint that's almost more cushion-shaped than round. Now across the immediately horizontal scope of the case, not inclusive of the crown or crown shoulder, the watch measures 42mm. It's 51mm when measured from lug to lug, and that is large. It's definitely a modern full-size timepiece, but happily it also has a feature such that there is no constraint upon the flexibility of the bracelet. Vacheron Constantin built this 10mm thick watch to wear, if not true to size, at least more compact than competing cushion-shaped cases, simply because the bracelet pulls straight down on both sides rather than flaring out. So you have the visual integration with the lug, but you don't have the bracelet fighting your wrist as can often happen when lugs and bracelets are integrated in this fashion. The watch is hefty for its size. Because of the broad case and the solid steel case back, you do feel that you're wearing a substantial timepiece, and looks and the wrist impression do not deceive. It is substantial. So is the finishing invested in this bracelet. It's to the standard of Audemars Piguet with its royal oak or Patek Philippe. You can see the repetition of the Vacheron itself. You can see the polished mirrored hairlined bevels on the flanks of the bracelet, polished on the side, polished on the mirrored bevel, satin finished on the top, as well as finished to a remarkable extent in that there's a sort of gradient polish in between each link where it transitions from satin to high polish and creates immense contrast. This is a bracelet with phenomenal character and such a smooth step between the expanding links as you move up or down that you can see it more than you can actually feel the difference in size. The tolerances are that good. Simply pop open. It is not friction fit. It's very secure. The watch, like the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak and the Patek Philippe Nautilus, makes the most of steel. In its most elemental form, the Overseas is most natural. This is a watch designed to be finished in steel. While precious metal variants are available, this is perhaps the closest to the original design vision laid down by Vacheron Constantin's design chief Vincent Kaufmann. You'll note the contrast between the satin-finished nooks of the Maltese cross-style bezel and the high-polished external portions. You'll note the contrast between the polish of the bevel and the satin finish of the case top. You'll also note the fact that the watch features a chapter ring that artfully slopes down from the bezel to the dial base, and there's a beautiful rose lathe Clou de Paris crosshatch available that gives texture, definition, and a little bit more masculine strength to the dial. As a steel watch with a silver dial might seem a little over-refined at times, not in this case thanks to the texture and the definition, as well as the blackened indices and hands, which feature abundant character, contrast, and plenty of superluminova such that you can easily view this true sports watch at night. Now the watch is protected down to 150 meters, so this is a true all-purpose sports watch for everything short of professional diving. It's also blessed with a soft iron inner anti-magnetic cage that grants the watch far more anti-magnetic capability and resistance than the industry standard ISO 764 definition of 4800 amperes per meter for an anti-magnetic watch. This one features 25,000 amperes per meter shielding. Inside, it's a Vacheron Constantin automatic caliber 1226 36 joule automatic winding. It is free-sprung for toughness, features hacking or stop seconds and a quick set, and it is built for Vacheron Constantin by Jaeger-LeCoultre. That is largely how this robustly water-resistant watch, with an internal iron cage, manages to be only 10mm thick. It features an ultra-thin contemporary automatic caliber. You can see and you can purchase the second-generation Vacheron Constantin Overseas Automatic on our website.